What Boxon does here is he spends a lot of time in this introduction just laying out things before even, oftentimes at the beginning, you lay out your position, then give an explanation of it. Bonson really doesn't do that. He doesn't really lay out his position until he gets to the very last few minutes of the debate.
Right.
And when he gives his position, what it is, and then it's over. But he spends doing a lot of work at the beginning to try to make sure that it's clear where he's coming from and what he's talking about. And so Bonson begins by saying that he wants to begin the evening with 3 opening and introductory remarks about the nature of the debate itself. The nature of the debate. Notice the debate is about whether or not God exists, but he wants to talk about how we ought to debate. That's what he wants to talk about here, right? And so he says, first of all, it's necessary at the outset of the debate to define our terms. And obviously, that's always the case. And in particular here...
Don't we always say that? We always say that.
He says he should make clear what he means when he uses the term God. So he's going to start off with defining. He says he wants to specify that he's arguing particularly in favor of Christian theism. That's what you alluded to earlier, right? And for it as a unit or system of thought, not for anything like theism in general. And there are 3 reasons that he gives for why he wants to talk specifically about Christian theism. So oftentimes we're used to this general, does God exist? What do we mean by God? Some theist, supernatural, whatever. Bonson is saying, no, I'm talking about the Christian God, Christian theism. That's what I want to talk about tonight. And so that's how he begins his opening statement.
So with something like classical theism, there's that 2-step approach. With evidentialism, it's almost a 1-step. You get right to the heart of who Jesus is, and then you say that he's God because of all the things that he was able to do and claim and be, and then we can trust that he's God. This is a different approach for Dr. Stein, so hopefully he's listening carefully.